Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, and welcome back to the Baseball Head 2, and hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So we have some free agents that are still out there, and my Frank Fleming impression. But we're going to talk about one particular free agent, and that is Blake Snell. Blake Snell. I keep calling him Shell. This just seems easier. I don't know. Blake Snell is still out there, and there are injuries popping up with a lot of teams. The Yankees have a major injury to Jared Cole, and now the Astros have some injury problems of their own. But according to MLB trade rumors, and really a lot of the sort of media are reporting that the Astros are in serious pursuit. Here's some MLB trade rumors: Astros in serious pursuit of Blake Snell. The Astros are facing various questions about the health of their rotation and are now in serious pursuit of Blake Snell, according to a report from the Munchkin, Ken Rosendahl, and Chandler Rome of The Athletic. At this point, it's unclear if any kind of deal is close, but it's a noteworthy development and resembles some early developments for the Astros. Back in January, their bullpen took a hit with Kendall Graveman, required season-ending shoulder surgery. Astros GM Dana Brown initially downplayed the club's desire to go out and sign free agents to address the problem, but the club signed closer Josh Hader a few days later. And the intervening 2 months, a lot has changed with the rotation. The Astros already knew that Lance McCullers Jr. and Luis Garcia Jr. were going to be starting the year on the injured list, as both underwent elbow surgeries last summer, but this spring has seen a couple more dominoes fall. Justin Verlander has been slowed by some right shoulder soreness, which doesn't seem terribly serious, but it delayed him enough that he'll start the season on the injured list. Earlier today, Jose Urquidy departed his start early due to some pain in his right elbow. That's not good. If he needs to miss time, then the opening day rotation would project to include Framber Valdez, Christian Javier, and Hunter Brown in the front three spots. J.P. France was also slowed by a shoulder injury this spring, but seems to perhaps be on track to take over a spot at the back end. That would still leave one rotation spot open, and Houston's a bit thin in terms of options to step in there. Ronald Blanco has just 58 to 30 innings of Major League work on his ledger, and was only recently moved from being a primary reliever to more of a swing role. Brandon Bylock has a 4.54 ERA, and then Sean Dubin has just 9 innings of Major League experience. It seems the club is considering a notable spend in free agency to get out of their injury hole, similar to their move to grab Hader after Graveman went down. Brown again downplayed the club's a desire to add pitching, including Sheld, though that was before Urquidy's injury surfaced. Some may question whether Sheld is ready to help a club like the Astros, since he hasn't been pitching in official spring games, an opening day in less than 2 weeks away. John Hamm of the New York Post reports that Sheld threw 60 pitches over 4 simulated innings to try to get ready outside of official spring training contests. He pitched against a junior college team. Mark Feinstein of MLB relays the same info, in that scouts from the Giants and Astros were in attendance and were impressed by how ready he looks. Well, he may look ready, okay, but he still has not pitched in a Major League game, and even a Major League spring training game. There are conditions that you have to meet, that you have to live by if you're going to pitch in the Major Leagues, and he might not be ready yet. One problem about these guys that have been waiting and haven't signed with any teams is the fact that they have put themselves so far behind the 8 ball in terms of the spring training and getting themselves ready, because you don't want them rushing themselves. And Blake Snell's already a weird guy anyway, and he's waited this whole offseason to finally pitch, and you got him pitching against a junior college team, and it's just very strange. He should have been had signed with a team a long time ago. Same thing with Jordan Montgomery and a lot of these other players. So, you let me know what you think about this video. This is a very, this is how it is with some of these players. This was a bad off season for the players, and a lot of these players are clients of Scott Boras, and Boras did a terrible job with his clients this year. There's no doubt about it. So it is what it is, but I want to thank you for coming by. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut too, and I'll see you later.